Have you ever looked at your garden's neat rows and wondered why your plants struggle, even when you follow every rule? You prepare the soil, sow seeds at the right depth, water carefully, yet something feels off. The lettuces at the end of the row are smaller, the soil dries out fast, and the returns are meager. Maybe the problem isn't the plant or the gardener, but the very shape of how we plant. We're taught that straight lines are efficient and correct, but nature never plants in rows. Walk through a woodland or meadow. Nature prefers curves, clusters, and what looks like chaos to us. This isn't just philosophy, it has real consequences for soil health and plant productivity. What if abandoning straight lines could boost your yields by 400%? It's not a fantasy. It's been done. The straight line might be holding our gardens back, creating unnecessary battles with pests, weeds, and dry soil. By imposing rigid geometry, we disrupt the natural connections and cooperation that make ecosystems thrive. If we start seeing our gardens as living ecosystems, not factories, we can unlock abundance and vitality. Let's question the straight line and rediscover nature's logic. Why do we plant in rows? It's not for the plants, it's for machines. Rows suit tractors and industrial farming, not living ecosystems. This design exposes soil to sun and wind, causing it to dry out and compact. You end up watering more, fighting weeds, and battling pests that march down the line. Monoculture rows make it easy for diseases and pests to spread, while beneficial insects have nowhere to hide. The result? An impoverished environment, isolated plants, and endless work to fix problems the system creates. We pour in water, fertilizer, and pesticides to prop up a flawed design. Instead of a self-sustaining ecosystem, we've built a high-maintenance factory. What if we designed gardens for life, not machines? There's a better way, one that works with nature, not against it. To find a better way, look to the edge of a forest, the meeting place of woodland and meadow. This edge effect is where nature's diversity and abundance explode. Here, tall trees, shrubs, flowers, and ground covers layer together, each capturing sunlight and nutrients at different levels. Every inch is alive, covered, and protected, no bare soil. The edge isn't a straight line. It curves and meanders, maximizing productive boundaries. A circle is pure edge. No beginning, no end, just opportunity for life. While rows minimize edge and maximize empty space, nature maximizes edge for resilience and productivity. Our gardens are full of empty middles. Nature's gardens are all edge. Rows create isolation and vulnerability. Edges create diversity and strength. The forest edge teaches us that cooperation and layered planting lead to abundance. By embracing curves and layers, we can build gardens that are productive and self-sustaining. Nature's logic is sophisticated. Let's learn from it. The edge is where life thrives. Ernst Götsch, a pioneering farmer in Brazil, questioned conventional agriculture's endless rows. He saw how monocultures destroyed soil and relied on chemicals, while wild places thrived in complex, circular communities. Götsch studied forests, observing how plants arranged themselves in supportive, layered systems. Inspired, he began planting in circles, consortiums, mimicking the forest edge. His method, syntropic agriculture, aimed to regenerate land, build soil, and harvest abundance by designing plant communities, not just crops. The circle became his stage, and the plants his orchestra. What does a planting circle look like? It's a miniature forest edge. At the center, plant a tall, fast-growing, nitrogen-fixing tree, like alder or black locust. This tree pumps nutrients into the soil and provides dappled shade. Around it, plant 2 or 3 fruit or nut trees, your main long-term crops. Next, add a layer of shrubs, berries or perennial herbs, to fill the middle space. Closer to the ground, plant vegetables and aromatic herbs to attract beneficial insects. On the outer edge, use ground covers like strawberries or clover to protect soil and suppress weeds. Every layer is filled, each plant supporting the others. The tall tree gives nitrogen and shade. Fruit trees provide harvest. Shrubs and herbs attract pollinators, and ground covers retain moisture. It's a closed-loop system. Waste from one becomes food for another. This is a true plant community, designed for cooperation, not competition. The result, a thriving, resilient, and productive garden. It's nature's logic, brought home. One genius aspect of the circle is how it manages time. Fruit trees take years to mature, but Götsch planted fast crops, radishes, beans, lettuces, alongside them for immediate harvest. These quick crops feed you now and build soil as their roots decompose. Götsch also used chop and drop, pruning the central tree and dropping leaves and stems as mulch. This mulch feeds soil life, adds nutrients, and mimics the forest's natural cycles. Instead of removing plant debris, you return it to the soil, building fertility year after year. The result, deeper, richer, more alive soil with every season. You're not just growing food, you're growing soil. This system accumulates life, rather than depleting it. It's a cycle of renewal, powered by plants and sun. The garden becomes more abundant over time. The results of this method are astonishing. On barren land, Götsch created lush food forests in just a few years. Yields increased up to 400% compared to conventional rows, thanks to multi-layered, three-dimensional planting. Soil organic matter soared, making the system drought-resistant and reducing the need for irrigation. The dense planting creates a self-sustaining microclimate. Circles capture sunlight at every level, and diverse roots access more water and nutrients. Pest problems drop as beneficial insects thrive and plant health improves. Plants grow in cooperation, not isolation, forming a resilient web of life. The system sustains itself with less work and more abundance. This is nature's productivity, unlocked. You don't need a farm to try this. Just a small patch of garden. Mark out a 6-foot circle and prepare the soil. In the center, use a tall stake or trellis for a climbing bean or squash, your nitrogen fixer and chop and drop element. Around it, plant 2 or 3 main crops, like tomatoes or kale. Fill the gaps with herbs or small shrubs. Basil or parsley work well. On the outer edge, plant lettuces, radishes, or spinach to shade the soil. Add flowers like marigolds or nasturtiums for pollinators and pest control. You've created a small ecosystem, not just a vegetable patch. Water to establish, then watch as the system comes alive. Every plant has a role, every inch is productive. This is gardening with nature, not against it. Try one circle and see the difference. For a century, we've imposed straight lines and factory logic on the land. The result is brittle, high-maintenance gardens that fight nature at every turn. The circle offers a return to nature's form, a shape of nests, seeds, and communities. Planting in circles changes not just our gardens, but our relationship with the earth. We move from control to collaboration, from command to guidance. The rewards are clear: more food, less work, healthier soil, and more life. Nature's systems sustain themselves through diversity and connection. You can create this wholeness in any garden, on any scale. The principles are universal. Abundance comes from cooperation, not control. Try planting a single circle and observe the transformation. Watch how life returns, how soil and plants thrive. The straight line is for machines. The circle is for life. Choose the shape of abundance. Choose the circle.